What's real? What isn't? How we perceive and feel is based on our understanding of reality. So how does that play out in virtual reality? Lisa Beth Kovitz takes a deeper look at this exploding technology.
Virtual reality promises to bring a technological sea change. So where do we get it? How do we use it? And really, what is VR?
VR is a new interface. Okay, people are making the mistake of seeing it as a new type of way of filming, a game, but you need to think of it as a new way human beings interact with the machine world. First were PCs, second was the internet, third wave was mobile, and the fourth wave is AR, VR, and MR, mixed reality. It's huge. We're putting people into a headset and they're entering an immersive world, 360 immersive world, completely away from the screen.
Apple, Amazon, Autodesk, Oculus, Intel, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Samsung, and Sony are just a few of the tech giants furiously working on virtual technology. And like the advent of the smartphone, there are a million changes this technology may bring. But for now, most of us will experience VR as entertainment. So let's take a look at how you watch it and how you make it. There's several ways to experience virtual reality. One of the least expensive is through this device called Cardboard. You stick your phone into here and off you go. The Cardboard platform was so successful that Google has created an upgraded version called Daydream. And since Google now owns YouTube, they have made it very easy to launch a 360 video through that site. And Wikipedia has jumped on board with the Wiki Museum. Using your VR headset, you can now walk through Wikipedia. What else you got?
Okay, my favorite is the HTC Vive. Give it a shot.
And when you put the headset on, you do in fact feel like you have stepped out of your current reality into another. It's important to note that all these systems or headsets require some additional piece of tech, a smartphone or a PC computer, to generate the VR experience. Cardboard, Daydream, and VR all require a smartphone, while the Vive pulls its graphics straight from your PC, and only your PC, not your Mac, which is too bad because the Vive has some very cool bells and whistles.
When you have the Vive headset on, these are used as hand controllers. Yes, to fire guns or lasers. Exactly.
I love it. The idea of VR has been around for a very long time, but the technology to create virtual worlds is just catching up to the dream of it. So, how is VR made?
The first way is through CG, or computer graphics, computer-generated objects. Use 3D modeling software to create 3D objects in a 3D world. The second way is through films and shooting 360 films by using a 360 rig.
There is a myriad of 360 cameras on the market. Some feature a pair of fisheye lenses mounted back to back, while others have multiple standard lenses pointing in all directions. However you capture or create the image, you then need a bridge to send your new reality from your computer out into the world.
The most important bridge to VR is a game engine, such as Unity or Unreal Engine.
With the game engine, you add interactivity to your new world, and according to Powell, in this new reality, interactivity is the key to bringing VR to life.
Because no one just wants to see a box, a cube, sitting still in a headset. It's not interesting, right? You want to be able to spin the box. You want to be able to touch the box. You want to be able to push the box. You want to be able to grab the box and throw it, right? So you have to do all that programming within a game engine.
You might think all this technology puts video game builders in the best position to create virtual realities. But Powell thinks another, more ancient art form is best suited to the task.
It's closest to theater around, which is why theater people have such a jump in terms of understanding how to do 360 live action VR. The National Theatre in London has created an immersive storytelling studio just for VR, because theater people understand and work with spatial media, so they understand the VR production process.
How would you describe VR to someone who's never tried it?
Let's say you're in a glass bubble. Okay, and someone lowers you down to the bottom of the ocean floor in that glass bubble, and you can see everything and you feel like you're part of an environment, but you're safe, you can still breathe, and nothing hurts you. That's VR. So I think the sky's the limit.
For Science and You, this has been Lisa Beth Kovitz.